Alright, gang. You're probably thinking, Kai looks a bit relaxed. Well, of course I am. I'm at Winners Island, viewers. You know, this is where the winners hang out. Welcome. Bring some beach balls. Bring some things to beach towels. Bring that as well if you want, because I'm just basking in the glory of our victory against Seabrook. I've not stopped looking at it, viewers. And now I've got the Community Shield against Manchester City. FA Cup, tick. Club World Championships, tick. And now Community Shield, tick, but dotted. Run the intro. Can't wait. Hello there, viewers. Welcome back to the Club World Championships winner, me, DoctorBenjyFM, and the team. They're involved. Not Harry Kane, though. Little impact by him. And big news for Harry Kane. He has remained at the club, so he's here again to try and ruin it. But we have made some transfers, viewers. Let's start with a couple of outs then, just to refresh the memory. So Carl Walker-Peters has left, he's disappeared, so we need a backup right back, and Cameron Carter-Vickers, who's had a few loan spells, he's left as well, both on free transfers, as has Danny Rose. It's weird, when I look for Danny Rose, he's nowhere to be seen. He didn't go last year, and apparently didn't go this year. I don't know when Danny went, but he's gone, that's all we know. The big sales though, well, Juan Forth, he's left the club, he's gone, he's out of here, off to Leicester. See you later, mate. We've bought someone from there. And Ben Davis has gone off to Everton as well. Two players that were decent, but I could afford to lose. So the first signing, and this will get you excited, viewers, we've bought a backup left back and right back in Timothy Castagne, one of them. Decent little player, actually. Belgian international, can play right back, can play left back, just a backup option. Mentals are actually pretty good. So while his attributes in technicals and physicals aren't great, his mentals sort of make up for it for me. 15 team work, decent off the ball. Again, work rate's solid too. I like him. And he's determined. You can see that there in yellow. But the big signings then, the first of which, Alex Grimaldo at left back. I'm sure lots of you have seen him on Football Manager this year and probably last year as well. He's very, very good. And he comes in to strengthen our back four. I think he's going to be a sensation, viewers. I think you're going to enjoy him a lot. He's going to get a lot of assists, probably score 10, 15 goals. This is steady, man. What are you doing? Plays left back. Just calm yourself down. He's never scored. He's not even scored 50. Well, he's just scored 16 ever. So stop. But £42.5 million. It's his release fee. He got plenty of assists for Benfica last year. I think playing in a better side with our players, especially our attacking players, he could be even better. And finally, I've bought a midfielder, viewers. Strikers not needed. Haaland and Kane, they're good. Hamza Chowdhury. Hello. This is what we're talking about. From Leicester, English as well, so the board liked it. And did I buy it just to please the board? Yeah. We bought him just for that reason. £45 million. Had an indifferent time at Leicester last year. They didn't get into Europe, and I thought, I'm going to pounce on this young Englishman. Physically, absolutely fantastic. One of those sort of box-to-box, dynamic ball winners in the centre. Could do a few different jobs as well. And he's got really, really nice attributes. 23 years of age. I think some of these may still improve. The mentals on this guy are sensational. Tackling of 16 is something to highlight, as is passing and marking good as well. I think that defensive steel that we've lacked in the midfield, this is what we were looking for. And Hamza Chowdhury, he's the man to fulfill that role. And I know, viewers, that's it. We've spent 100 million plus. We've only brought in 3 players. There wasn't a massive amount of players that wanted to join us. Do bear in mind, viewers, we are not in the Champions League this year. We are in the Europa League. That is essentially why. But we're also in the Community Shield, and that's where we start today. We're going to play one match. Then it's going to be that Community Shield, another trophy in the books, in the bag, you put it wherever you want, viewers. Suitcase, bring it to Championship Island. Championship Island. That sounds like I'm getting relegated to Championship Island. No, it's where the winners are. We've talked about it. Well, you know now. You've already booked your flights. So you can only get here by boat, so cancel those flights. So the team going to this one then, team selection-wise, look at the state of this. Lloris will be in goal, back from his injury at the back end of last season. Castagne will be at right back. I will be playing Di Lorenzo there for the majority of the time, but he's injured at the moment and can't feature. Son Heung-min and James Maddison in a similar situation. Neither can play. Both may or may not start. Son probably would, but I don't know about Maddison. Him and Ali will continue to battle for this place. Laporte Sanchez, though, the consistent back two. Really enjoying them at the moment. And Grimaldo coming in on that left-hand side. Lovely little stuff. Chowdhury, we mentioned him before. He'll be in the middle with Ndombele today. Lucas Moura on one side, Chiesa the other, and Dele Alli, let's say, behind Harold Kane. Here we go then. Community Shield. Just bring another trophy. I'm going to have to create a bit more space, I think, viewers, all the trophies we've been winning. Worth noting as well that Jack Clark, who's been on a couple of loan spells in recent times, 7 last season in the Championship for Blackburn, I'm getting him a little bit more involved. We're lacking a little bit in wide areas, and he's not terrible. He's got a bit of pace about him, a bit of flair, dribbling ability. Maybe we'll improve as well. We're playing with these top players at 20. I do know he becomes decent on this year's game, so get him involved, Ben. We'll give him the number 17 just to make him feel good. But the squad's good. I'm pretty happy with it. I think we're in good shape going into this season. I noticed that Manchester City have got Dybala. Is it necessary, viewers? Aguero, Dybala, Sterling, De Bruyne, Foden, Vobba. They were good. All right, then, can we do the business? Come on, lads, show me what you can do. I'm just so used to winning now. This is all this series is. It must be boring, you viewers. Oh, every single episode you tune in thinking, oh, is he going to win another trophy? You must be sick of it. I can only apologise for being so bloody successful. As the players are walking out, of course, big game. We lead the teams out, and yeah, you can see me there. Is it Pep? Is Pep here? I can't click Pep. Well, we don't know if it's Pep. I need to know if it is. It is Pep. Pep's still in charge. There we are. Confirmed. Now, we're in the white, of course. They're in a lighter blue. And 10 minutes in, the first highlight is upon us. It's Harry Kane. Start your campaign well, Harold. Well, he started it as he left last season, really. Just firing it over at the crowd. I think Harry Kane thinks he's giving away footballs, viewers. As the ball goes to Harold Kane, he's hit the bar this time. He's an alcoholic. We shouldn't joke about it. Sterling just running through my midfield there. Not particularly good. And Aguero's in. Lloris with a big save. And Grimaldo gets it clear. It'd be a good start to the season, this, wouldn't it? Just win the Community Shield. Set yourself up for a good Premier League campaign. We also get to test ourselves against one of the best sides in the division from the off, as De Bruyne's ball in, Otamendi, and they've scored. So it's going well, this test. Can't wait for my reset at some point later this season. I mean, they've knocked a ball in as De Bruyne. We've sort of just left the man unmarked, and Dybala slide challenged it into the side of the net, which is very skillful, mate. Well done. You basically played for Stoke, fella. Look at my slide attacking ability, pathetic. Well, we'll start a positive, and it's been anything but, hasn't it? We're 1-0 down, and, well, this wasn't in the script, was it? We've come here, expected to see win after win, and so far we're failing, but maybe a chance to turn it round as Dele Alli finds England's teammate Raheem Sterling, forgetting, of course, that this is not an international match, as Raheem now, on that right-hand side, finds Walker. They know that they're on the same club side, as Walker's tackled, though. Chiesa, ball through the middle. Harry Kane's been found. Can he provide the finish? Harry Kane there, knowing that he plays for Tottenham, cocking it up on a regular basis, but if he was playing for England there, he'd have fallen over, got a penalty and bagged it. So, not fair. It's just getting frustrating, isn't it? That's all. We're just trying to start the season with, let's say, another trophy. 3 that'll be in a matter of almost 3 matches. There were some in-betweens. As that goes in, oh, it was a big opportunity for us to maybe win the knockdown. It goes back to their keeper, who I'm not overly familiar with, but he's done a fantastic kick out to Sterling. I think Ederson's on the bench today. Sterling takes it on his own and shoots just wide. As we get to half-time then, we are a goal down, but maybe this highlight's going to change that. Dele Alli forward to Kane again. 3rd time the charm, Harry? Well, no, it's not. I'm going to break this keyboard in a minute, which would be a tragedy, viewers, because it's a Dell keyboard from 2006, and it's basically an antique at this point. I think if I took this on Fantasy Roadshow, they'd go, oh, blimey, security, protect this man. I'd say no need, gents. You know, this keyboard can batter anybody. It's made out of solid steel. You see other, YouTubers, they've got all fancy equipment. They're bringing out the Logitech G7464. It was me, Dell, 2006. It's a fantastic keyboard. Does the job. The spacebar is exceptional, and as Football Manager players, we know that matters. Now, the halftime team talk went quite well. I felt like it went well. We're 4 minutes into the second half, though, and Raheem is doing the best he can to ruin my afternoon as Carl Walker picks it up on that side. It deflects, and then Ndombele gets it away. Harry Kane and John Stones are going to battle for this, and, well, Stones has made a complete hash of it. Harry Kane, 4th one-on-one of the game, and it continues to cock it up. He forces 2 saves and gets a corner, so that was actually better from Harry. Will this be the year, though, that Erling Haaland, I don't know what I turned into there. That's probably the most accurate representation of that name ever, as we continue to apply a bit of pressure here. We've come out for the second half, and we're looking nimble. We're looking fierce. As, we're on that side. Castagne, Lucas Moura, deflects back out to Castagne. On that side, Harry Kane, front post. Boom, there we are. Boom, apparently. Boom, what is that? Apart from a really terrible Basil Brush impression. There'll be certain members of this. There'll be certain viewers who will love that Basil Brush goal. The Basil Brush reference. It's quite difficult to say, apparently. Okay, there we are. 55 minutes gone. It's Manchester City 1, Tottenham 1 at Wembley Stadium. It's basically a home game as Grimaldo whips a ball in. Harry Kane's done it again. It's 2 for Harry in a matter of minutes. Well, this is a shock to everybody's system, most of all mine. I'm not prepared for this at all. I've actually got Kane out t-shirts printed, so this is going to be a waste of money. Harry makes it 2, and he's on for the hat-trick, viewers. He missed the Club World Championships. He's not got as many trophies as I have as Tottenham manager, which is quite a funny thing to actually say. Didn't even get a medal because he didn't feature in any of the games. And now Manchester City have got it all to do with their backs against the wall. And so far, we look good. Trousry getting in there. Like, that's what we've bought him for. Hustling, bustling, just trying to do everything he can to stop them from doing anything. But they're forward again. Lloris tips it behind, and it remains 2-1. Half an hour to go. Do I make a change? definitely not. Everything's going spectacularly well, as that's another cleared corner. We've dealt with it. Again, look at us go. Maybe the counter-attack or the end of the highlight. I mean, you decide, game. Dele Alli's going on his own here. He's racing forward. He's got a little bit of support. He looks for Harry Kane. A referee penalty? Free kick to Manchester City. Harold. And Ndombele pinches it in the middle. There's a loose pass from Manchester City, and maybe a chance for us, as we're trying to build it from the back. Be a little bit careful there. Don't do anything too rash, anything too silly. As Sanchez, well, I mean, I don't know what's going on. Phil Foden's racing forward. We know how dangerous he can be, and Lloris makes a big save. Phil Foden showing he's got some ability. Who knew? We knew, if you watch Glory Hunter. Part of the rules, as we're forward again there. Third goal would pretty much seal it, and Ndombele, 30 yards out, finds Castagna on that right-hand side, who's been a danger all game, and a danger to himself. He's giving it away, and now Raheem Sterling launches one up to Kun Aguero. He's got a big job to do from there. He's trying to take on Sanchez, I think it is, but he's been forced backwards. De Bruyne now, he's got runners either side. Angelino on the left-hand side finds De Bruyne again. Sterling in space. If he could put it into the centre, we could be in danger. I mean, Aguero's waiting for it. Angelino, Castagne's done terribly. Sterling scores, it's 2-2, and I can't just have one quiet afternoon, can I? I'm not watching it again. I could watch the 3D replay, but I'm only going to get crosser. Do I make a change? Everyone's playing like quite well, and a chance has emerged, viewers. And Ndombele, he finds Lucas Moura in the penalty area. Harry Kane, he's got to be finishing that. How has he not finished that? What do we do? Jack Clark? I mean, it seems premature to bring him on, but he's got a bit of pace. He's got a bit of flair. I've talked about this. Winks is going to come on for Ndombele as well. And we've got about 10 minutes of normal time, a little bit of injury time you suspect will be added on. And it's Manchester City, who I don't know why I'm hiding behind here. Phil Foden hits the crossbar. The Barla's just perfectly placed. Probably slide tackled it as well, the swine. It's just not fair. We were winning. Surely there needs to be some sort of inquiry here. Foden lashes it, and then there's the Barla. Oh, he's dead on his feet this time. How bold of him, how brave. Got to go attacking, haven't we? Very attacking. Not just regular attacking, viewers, very attacking. Dele Alli, we've got possession, and you've got to feel like the next goal is going to be quite important, viewers. Either way, they're going to win, or we're going to be back on level terms. And of course, knowing the rules of football, it is handy when you're a Football Manager YouTuber, and I've got them nailed down. The winner wins. Here we go. Sterling, though, he's won it back. Oh, Harry Winks, though, does fantastically well. He knows if he takes us to a penalty shootout, it's all about him as he rattles the post, and Jack Clark can't put the delivery back into the middle. Very attacking, viewers, and it's a corner kick. Grimaldo finds Sanchez. Oh, it's a big save. Oh, it's cleared away. Oh, it could have been magic, viewers, but it wasn't. It was just some poor stand-up comedy. Leave that. Don't you dare comment. Porte finds Grimaldo, finds Chowdhury, finds Laporte. And I mean, if there's going to be a chance in this, you've got to feel like it's ours. Harry Kane, 4th time's the charm, Harold. Oh, he's done it. He's offside. Are you kidding me? Genuine glee there, viewers. How far offside is he? Oh, calm. Zoom in on it, Editor Ben. I don't know what we've just seen there. Harry Kane, he rounded the keeper. It was fantastic. I thought we were in. Manchester City, VAR strikes again. There might be a final chance, you know. I don't think there's extra time. We will go straight to penalties if required. Chiesa to ball out to that right side. Oh, for f***'s sake. Cut to their goal. Can't be bothered with this bit. I knew it. They've scored. Got you. Not really. We've got the ball back. Here we go. I'm expecting us to create at least one more chance. Harry Kane, he's in behind. This is his big moment. Harry! Oh, never. It was offside again. Are you kidding me? The time whistles away. It disappears. And the champions of the community are Manchester City. The champions of the community. Oh, what'd you get? A new letterbox, new phone box. What'd you get? Something with the word box in it, I imagine. Well, there we are. Disappointing. Can't fault any of the performances. It was just one of those days. And here on, you know, Winners Island, we take defeat well. One of the key parts of being a winner is to also be a good loser. And we are the best losers. So much so, we've almost won. But that is going to bring us to the end of today's game. Harry Kane with 2 goals and 15 missed shots, it felt like. But it's not the perfect start to the Premier League season. If you take a look then at the season preview, we are 4th favourites. So, I mean, there's a chance for us there. That looks absolutely ridiculous. But Harry Kane in the Dream 11. Oh, just have a think. Just close your eyes and... Oh, yeah, there he is. Oh, yes. There's Harry Kane. Lovely. If you enjoyed today's video then, folks, do drop a like on it. I'm going to set you a challenge of 1,000. Come on, if you're enjoying the series still, drop a like on it, and I'll see you tomorrow morning, or tomorrow afternoon at 1 PM, because that's when these go up. I'll see you again soon. With love, with care. From Dr. Benji, goodbye. Have a good time. Call me Ben. Don't call me Benji. I don't know why we do this. I bring it up every time. From me, Dr. Benji. Don't call me that. Stop it. I mean, search it into YouTube, because you'll find the videos, but I don't need to explain.